Welcome back, everyone. It's time for our August segment of Ready Together. I'm here with firefighter AJ Johnson, and we're ready to talk to you again. How you doing today, AJ?
Good, Larry. How are you?
Great.
What's on your mind? What's on your mind this month?
Well, I've been thinking, so far you have really been helpful in helping me to get ready myself for disasters. But, I live in this neighborhood. What about the folks that are around me? We all depend on each other. And in a disaster, I think we'll depend on each other even more. What can I do to help my neighbors?
That's right, Larry. For example, if the Cascadia Fault were to slip and create the 9.0 earthquake that experts are expecting, it could be days or weeks before us first responders could get to your neighborhood, and see you and your neighbors.
Well, that's exactly what I've been thinking, and that means that me and my neighbors will be even more dependent on each other. So break it down for me, AJ. This seems like a pretty big job, and before we've talked about how to break these jobs down into little discrete things that we can do. How do we break this one down? What are the things we can do?
Well, one easy place to start is by noticing who in your neighborhood is isolated or otherwise especially vulnerable. This could be elderly neighbors, people with disabilities, people who don't speak English well, newcomers, or people whose long work hours don't allow them to meet the neighbors. Take time to meet those people, help them make plans, and include checking on them in your plan.
Okay, yeah. Well, then I could piggyback with neighborhood groups and other groups in my neighborhood then to get to know folks and spread this around?
Absolutely, Larry. A related idea is to include disaster preparations in whatever groups or communities you're already a part of.
Oh, sure.
Service groups, residential associations, faith communities, whatever you're already doing. For example, Fire District 1 has programs both for faith communities like Ready Sunday and for neighborhood groups like Map Your Neighborhood.
Well, that looks great. Let me take a look at that. Wow, what a great brochure. Well, this Map Your Neighborhood book is great. Look at the stuff in here. You mean Fire District 1 will give me all this stuff for free?
Absolutely. And we offer neighborhood ambassador workshops monthly at our fire stations. And we really need our neighbors in our service area to take more advantage of the services like that we offer.
Well, this material reminds me that I've got lots of gaps in my training. Things like first aid, search and rescue. I need to even refresh my CPR. I've had the training, but it's been a while. How do we fill some of those gaps?
Well, you've got lots of great choices. For example, the American Red Cross, the Salvation Army, and other organizations train volunteers to work in disasters. And I hasten to add that Fire District 1 even has a CERT program that they offer throughout the year.
Okay, CERT. Now, I've heard of CERT. What exactly is that?
So CERT stands for Community Emergency Response Team. It's a national program developed by FEMA and then adapted by state and county authorities to train volunteers in areas that we've described. In major disasters, we at Fire District 1 will deploy the CERT team strategically to help out in different neighborhoods.
Okay. Well, thanks. That clarifies that a little bit. Is there anything else?
Well, one other suggestion, Fire District 1 is also looking for Fire Corps volunteers who help us out in community readiness, education, street fairs, and other public events, fire prevention, and other programs to fit your skills and interest. We even have positions for writers like you.
Wow, really?
Absolutely.
Well, wonders never cease. Even positions for writers like me? Okay, well, great. No, I presume I can also learn more on the Fire District 1 website, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so join me, neighbors, and let's go look at that website. Thanks for coming to our August Ready Together video, and we'll look forward to seeing you next month.
From residential to commercial, from large loss to emergency response. Whenever damage strikes, call on the cleanup team that's faster to any size disaster. CERT Pro, like it never even happened.